Going live again, and sometimes you get the feeling that the world will never be the same again. Well, the world will never be the same tomorrow and the day after and the day after, but we will overcome simply because that's what we do. We will put ourselves back together, pick ourselves up, stand tall, and we will communicate, cooperate, and most importantly of all, will help the weak become strong. It's been a pretty nasty time, and I understand people are getting a little bit nervous and they want to get out and they want to go around and they want to take off masks and hope that everything will go for the better. Well, the truth of the matter is, I'm pretty sure that the only people that are likely to be endangered by your taking off your mask would be grandpa and grandma. So if you don't want your grandpa and grandma to die, keep your masks on. Other than that, I think we're doing quite well. I don't think the schools should be open this early, but I understand that sometimes we have to make some sacrifices because if we don't get the countries back on their feet, the big cities are not going to be supplied with enough food, and that will cause rioting and burning and who knows what else. So we have to get transportation going and have to get distribution going to be able to distribute foods from, for instance, in America would be the Midwest, which hasn't really been affected that much. Choices, choices, choices. And I suppose if we older people are going to have to pass, I guess that's going to happen. The problem is, and there'll be nobody that has a memory of what things were. How many people would be alive after we're killed off that remember looking up in the sky and seeing the Sputnik as it went overhead? The worries that we had during the atomic age of Russia, which is now just basically no longer what it used to be, but we thought the Russians were going to be coming in any moment. And you know something? The Russians thought the same thing about us. Cuban Missile Crisis, we are on the brink of atomic war. Kennedy was a bit of a loose cannon. All this will probably no longer be available once our generation, our above 60 generation, is gone. And that's the way of every generation. A generation goes, a generation comes, and the sun also rises. Well, I hope that you all stay safe, and I hope that you all understand that, well, things may not be the same. There's always the possibility that they might actually become better. So wishing you all a great week, and wishing you all Shavua Tov, and keep on keeping on.